door. Hit the door.
Lately I've been coast to coast with it, tryna have it coming in the boat with it. If you don't grind it, you can't relate. My name is obese in your city. Mean that it carries some weight. Rory in traffic, I move through the hate. What you learn, I'm feeling myself. Hop about the road, they calling it murder. Fool for thought this shit, it came with a serve. Repeating my level up out of your reach. I just keep it on the up and up. This might just run us them numbers up.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all on another episode on Up and Up. I'm your host, B Tomp CEO. Y'all could have been doing anything else. Y'all could have been rocking anywhere else. But y'all decided to come kick it with us, as always. We appreciate that. I got the best and brightest in the building with me today, as always. You know what I'm saying? I go from right to left. Y'all know how we do it. Cobb, what's the deal, my G?
Nothing much, man. You been all right?
I've been good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you, dog.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
glad to finally get in a new spot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For the one time, you know.
Man.
Look, man, let's get it. Hey, Joey Buff, a.k.a. Controversy. What's the deal?
What's going on, bro?
You all right, man?
Oh, yeah.
It's a bet, man.
I'm
it's
on
a
tip.
bet. Hey. Hey, Melly Mel, what's the
Pause.
deal?
Shalom.
You all right, sir?
Yeah, heavy pause on that.
Heavy pause on that.
Heavy
please,
pause.
Thank you. It's all bad. Fuck off.
I thought he said heavy balls.
No,
I'm
heavy
sorry.
pause. Heavy pause.
Heavy pause, like heavy pause, like pause it. Look.
I'll see where your mind at, Crystal.
My bad.
Crystal, what's going on?
Hola.
How you doing, sis? You all right?
Not bad, not bad.
All right, Doc. Good to see you. Hey, look, Cuzzo, D, what's the deal, man?
What up, dog, man? Everybody like, subscribe to all DSPs. You know, we on iHeart,
We on iHeart, we
Apple,
on Spotify, SoundCloud.
Everywhere.
Like, comment, subscribe, man. We need that. We need that
FM
love,
radio.
man.
Yeah, look. Hey, look.
FM radio.
We need
FM
that
radio.
love and support, man.
All over the place, man. Look, I appreciate that, man. I was going to get there, but I feel like you did it better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, B, what's the deal?
I'm back in the building. I'm beautiful, black, and blessed.
Hey, as y'all know, it was his birthday last Monday, my dog.
I'm
Happy
30,
belated.
34.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
forgot,
34.
man. Yeah, I forgot you was out for the
No, I'm
count.
36, but I feel 34.
So you feel like you're 34 forever?
yeah, I feel like I'm
Ain't nothing
34.
wrong with that, man.
I'm 36.
That nigga lying. That nigga feel every bit of 36 like me.
Nigga said these bones ain't working the same, man. Look, I woke up today, my arm was out of place. Look, I ain't never seen this shit. Look.
No, I know when it's gonna rain. I know when it's snowing.
Hey, look, the knee be
too.
like,
Oh,
look,
yeah.
you gotta hit that motherfucker twice to get it started. Like, come on, get this shit together, man. Look. So as y'all know now, we are fully syndicated. So now the gloves are all the way off. I'm, of course, not gonna offend nobody intentionally, you know, but we're gonna, you know, say be able to say pretty much anything we fucking want at this point. So you know what I'm saying. Now I feel pretty good. We don't need a bell, but we gonna have it. I'll make that up as I go. Anyway. You know what I'm saying? All-Star Weekend was this past weekend, man.
The ladies got paid.
They went out there to Chi-Town.
They got fed.
They was out there freezing their toes off out there trying to make it do what it do, man.
I
You know
was
what I'm
at
saying?
work.
Look, I was at
Nobody
work
had
too.
time for
Look,
that.
I was at All-Star Chrysler winning weekend, look, trying to make me some money. Shit, look.
Shout out to the chicks that got pregnant by an NBA player. Major come up for y'all. Y'all eating for the rest of y'all life.
No,
At least 18 years.
Ain't no shout out. Cut that shit out.
He said,
I can't
get it out the way. Look.
I can't blame I can't blame the women. They doing what they supposed to do. You
That
gotta
ain't what
blame
they
the
supposed to
guys.
do. That's what they want to do.
What they supposed to do?
Ooh,
The
you about
young,
to-
them
what
girls
they
that's
wanna
out there
do.
stripping, they
They
out
knew
there
what they was
getting it.
doing when they went up there.
Right, any female that went up there with the purpose to get it and got it.
what
That
about
was the game plan.
Just like the ones in Super Bowl that stuck in Miami. 'cause
Hey,
they
I
had
was just
no
about to
money
say that.
to
Like,
win
man,
back.
what if they got stuck in Chi-Town? Like, it's cold to the motherfucker here, too. Look,
That's it. That the box wasn't
don't like
right.
this
They
shit at
shouldn't.
all. Hey.
You don't go to the Super Bowl unless that box tight. If that box ain't tight, don't go to the Super Bowl.
Well, I'm going to say shout out because they did Kobe right. They did him some justice. So
Oh, yeah.
that
Big
was
ups to
dope.
Common.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
dope.
amazing.
man, comments, man.
That was amazing.
Oh, yeah, man.
That was
Shout
That
out
was
Chance the
dope
Rapper.
for
yeah,
real.
for
That was
real.
dope.
Like,
Cause
It was dope. But he kind of was getting on my nerves.
Who, Common?
He was just when he was doing it player introductions. He was just
Oh,
rhyming
yeah.
everything.
Well, that was
but the Kobe
irritating.
stuff was good.
The poem was cold.
With the-
He was still in
when he was
poem
doing-
mode,
Yeah,
introducing
when
the
he was doing the
players, yeah.
introduction, trying to rhyme everything, I was like, all right,
Yeah.
man. After the first couple times,
say
all
it
right.
was smooth. He was a talker.
That's,
Like,
the best player in the game.
bars. Let's go. We out
You know who he is, LeBron
Show,
James.
man.
Get your corny ass out.
Lonnie.
Look, he felt like he was in just right for him, and he thought he was about to get on that
Man.
ball. Like, look.
But I do want to say
Scott
because
Mixon.
I did work Valentine's Day and y'all know I got 2 jobs, so unfortunately I work at the hotel. And that boy was off the chain. I was very busy when I usually don't do nothing, allegedly. But But yeah, I seen it all. I seen Amazon packages all on the stairs, all in the parking lot.
Okay.
Fake rose petals all on the ground,
Fake
all by the
rose
doors. People calling me for towels and come fix my heat.
Like, it was Benny
Knew what
Hanna
was going
takeout
on.
boxes in
Hey,
that motherfucker, man.
man,
Look.
dog, what?
Dodge Chargers in the parking lot across the
Man,
street.
who you
Have
telling?
you not moved
A girl.
past the fake rose petals yet, or no? You still
I
there?
don't know. No, they was there.
It's a lot of artificial people. Like
Somebody
this.
had some music blasting, so somebody was getting their back blew out. I mean, it was,
A side chick get
It was
fake
going
rose
down.
petals. I feel like a side chick could get fake rose petals.
Oh, okay.
hey, and then before I get off of it, this one dude had 100 candles lit. Like he literally went upstairs and lit 100
The
candles.
whole ass fire hazard.
I was
Right?
about to say,
Yeah.
he about
He out
to-
there having a
he about
seance
to
and
set
when
that
y'all
bitch
look at it, like, look.
He's giving.
What? He was
I
trying
hope
to get he was trying to get her right.
Should
Shit.
have had R.
What's that
Kelly
rose for
playing.
me?
Play R. Kelly.
So I had a
Gonna
fucking
get him
smoke
right.
detector going off doing
Keep
that.
R. Kelly playing.
Yeah, because we on mute, Kels.
Right.
There y'all go.
Right. See,
Exactly.
See the shit, D, man. Look, man. Hey, Kale's muted himself, man. Hey, look. Anyway.
I had
But
to
he
see you bumping in
he
at
about to
work.
get out, by the way.
And then go right back in that bitch.
That's
Exactly.
all right.
Something stupid.
Shout out to
Exactly.
Kels and the granted bond.
Anyway.
And that means we about to get another dope album before he go.
Feeling on
Yeah,
your
called the
booty.
Jailhouse
Part
Rock
2.
album, man. Look.
That's all right, man.
Volume 1.
Look.
Right.
So y'all know that Kobe's memorial is open to the public. Or not open to the public. Let me rephrase that. I said that wrong.
Exactly.
His memorial is on the 24th, but you know what I'm saying? And, you got to buy a ticket to get in there to the public.
How much it
cost?
cost?
$200 all the way
$224.
up in there.
Wait, but
$24.
I thought that was just like a
$224.
visual though, because
No.
they said his actual
he already
service.
His
got
actual
buried.
service already happened,
Yeah.
but they doing like the thing everybody want to come mourn and be
Yeah.
like
Do the
fellowship
$8
with one
ticket.
another.
And you said it's how much?
$8 ticket.
$224.
$24
Him and
to
Gigi's
$224.
number.
Yeah, in honor for Kobe's number, and they
Who?
rest around for Gianna.
You
That's
can
probably
Where's the
$4
proceeds going?
it's
The
going to
Mamba
the
and Mamba
and
Seats
the
Sports
Mamba
Foundation.
Seats.
Yep.
But you
Okay.
know damn well some of that ain't going to that damn foundation.
Boy, we already
More than
know
some.
that.
That's when I'm
More
about
than
the
some.
$24
They said,
tickets.
hey, this is my finder's fee for finding the Staples Center and putting y'all in
Exactly.
here.
They profiting off that man death.
I'm waiting on that response now, actually. I sent in my bid for some tickets. You can buy two.
Kai, what is wrong with you?
Hey, $24. It's only
Oh,
$24.
See, he went to
$24.
See,
Okay.
it was
I got to pay to still get there.
Yeah. Look, he's like, all I have to hit the plane.
All I need is to get my toes in the building. I'm in there. After that.
Let's go ahead and take a picture. Take a picture, and then I'll live
That's it.
vicariously through the picture. Everybody was
But I
here.
feel like I
Nah,
was
but
there.
Right.
Yeah,
The
Yeah,
picture look good.
They said they
Look
selecting a
good.
few people not few, but they not everybody not gonna be able to go. But they're
Right.
basically trying to say like, we'll let you know if you can buy some tickets or not.
Okay.
So they won't let you know like tomorrow night or something like that.
All you got to do is be there, man. You see, that's how people was at the All-Star game. They took pictures like,
Man, they gonna be outside
the
that
All-Star
bitch.
game,
Exactly.
about to go up in. No, damn well you about to go to the bar across the street. You like, damn, man.
Oh
look.
yeah.
I just feel like they should have separated that. Like if the proceeds going to the Mamba and Mamba Seats Foundation, then you should have just did that as a separate entity. I'm not about to pay the more.
That's what I was thinking.
So
But
Yeah, because they was like $24.02. You can pay 2 tickets for $2.24, or you can pay the higher price, the same $2.24. But I'm like, wow, I'm just gonna pay this $24.02.
Right, just be close.
For $2, you can feed a starving kid in Africa.
I was about
You
to
can
pay
do
this
for $2.
$24.
What the hell you gonna eat for $2?
That's what they
Pack
do
of
in that
noodles or
commercial.
rice.
For $2, you can
Yeah.
feed a starving kid in
They
Africa.
packaging ramen noodles
Send
over
them
there
some
for
of
the
them
damn
masterpiece,
kids.
the masterpiece noodles.
You definitely can't buy nothing in LA.
Right.
teriyaki steak for it. Ramen.
Anybody ever had them masterpiece noodles?
I ain't never seen it.
I ain't seen
Master.
that.
I heard
down
reviews
south
though.
right
A lot of people
Yeah,
said it's
he got
fire.
some
Damn.
They good?
Yeah, go people said
That's
they
a
fire.
straight
In
hustler,
Michigan?
man.
Look, man, Master P is lit, dog.
Man, you can't never say
Right?
that
Don't he
nothing
still
I
got
can
the
do.
rap snacks?
Yeah, he still got the rap.
Yeah, I had a bag yesterday.
some of them
Hey, the Lil Romeo ones is the classics.
Yeah, them the best ones.
is
They're
fire.
not the
Migos.
best ones.
Them the best ones.
The Migos is
I
the
think
best
the
one.
Migos, yeah.
Sour cream with a dab of ranch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, them bitches.
Want them
I'm
goddamn
straight.
Boosie chips. They them Boosie chips.
They too damn hot. They too damn
I
hot.
stick to the little
It really
Romeo
say
chips,
sour
man.
cream
Little
with dab
Romeo.
ranch.
Yeah.
Yes, it literally
With
says
a
the
dab
dab
of ranch.
ranch.
You gotta hit the dab when you do it. Like, you gotta hit the dab.
You look like you was about to hit Darren's dance moves. What the fuck you doing? Bye, bye, bye.
Dog, let's go, man. Let me stop fucking with you, man. Look. So, you know what I'm saying? One more thing from All-Star weekend, and I'm going to go ahead and switch gears or whatever, man. So, I'm saying Shaka Khan did her performance. No, I can't.
I heard she was super drunk.
Bye.
I had to replay it because I had to make sure to see if she was better than she was when I seen her in Miami.
Bye.
Gardens. And clearly,
Hey, Mel.
I was not impressed again.
Bye.
I was like,
She was better on the Masked Singer. Like,
She's out there.
Bye.
On there too.
I'm looking at her, looking at Shaka like,
I want to play that video.
she hitting ad libs that she ain't supposed to be hitting.
What song she sing?
Star Spangled Banner.
She seemed like she was drunk.
yeah.
She seemed like she was drunk.
No,
She might have been.
She got her
She think she
She
was
might
high.
have been just as bad or worse than Fergie.
No, Fergie
was worse.
She'll
terrible.
hold that crown.
She was bad too. though.
Nothing gets worse than that, bro.
I don't know.
It's Fergie. Look.
Steph Curry ruined that. He just faced that whole time.
Yeah, you
Dog.
couldn't even hold it. I couldn't either.
I was
Oh, man.
So we just gonna all right. We gonna let Shaka hold.
Black delegation and stuff.
Hell no.
Nah, she. Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah. We need to see a manager about that.
Shaka fine. As long as Shaka stay fine, she all right.
Yeah, she look good though.
I knock her
Can we
down.
tell Shaka to get some new hair? No.
I knock her down with bad hair and
As
all.
long as it's hair you can put in the ponytail.
Right.
Rufus gonna come after y'all, man.
Fuck Rufus.
Who was that?
Anyway, man, look, let's get it, y'all. Let's go crazy. All right, man. So as All-Star Weekend was in play, Valentine's Day was also on Friday. You know, it's another one of those good years where you got, the mains on Friday, the side chicks on Saturday, and somebody to get last place on Sunday. They just out here losing it. It's like, oh, man, my shit can't be no worse than that. My portfolio fucked up there. You know what I'm saying?
I literally saw that action over the weekend. I was very frustrated with it. I saw a dude on Friday bring in his wife, and then I saw him again on Saturday with a whole different chick.
Big ups to that guy.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just another day to me. I ain't getting no holiday. pay.
Damn.
You see it?
I ain't getting no holiday. pay.
All I did was go to work, knock that mug out too,
I ain't
bro.
getting no
It
holiday
was
pay,
what it
so
was, man.
shit.
You know
Ain't
what I'm
holiday without the pay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or at least
It's a regular day
PTO.
to me.
Shit, something.
Look, when we was sitting there talking, man, we was talking at the crib a minute ago, and we was like, you know what I'm saying, like, did the 40 ball come back into play for the side chick, because, side chicks seem to be a thing now, man. Like, they out here getting popular.
I think this year it probably up to Anthony.
40
It's probably
ball
50,
is
60 now.
always good.
50, 60,
Yeah,
the extra 20.
Danny is.
I
I mean, but it's like I said though. It's nowadays it's
Glorified.
acceptable to be a side piece. It's okay. People fine with that. They really okay with the no strings attached.
Yeah,
man.
girls are starting to really fall into place with that. They
Yeah,
like, hey,
they-
I ain't
they
gonna
cool
call
with it
your,
'cause
I
there's
ain't
no
gonna call
strings
your girl.
attached.
I'm gonna let you slang, and then you go on about your business. Cause
I mean,
she
but
probably
some
smashed somebody else too. So it's just,
some people just feel like it's cool because you might can get something from your side piece and you ain't got to come home with that person, or that person ain't got to be there with you. You can get your cooking, your sex, and all that, and they be gone, and you cool with that.
and then some people side piece do more. I mean, I hate to say this, and it's bold business, but some people side piece do more than the person they with.
That's very true.
They're trying to get to the number one spot.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
they can
like so
fall off when
the
they get
side
there.
piece will lick your balls. Your girl might not. She like, I ain't really licking balls tonight. Well, my side piece licking balls. I ain't gotta take her out to eat.
Right. And I just came from hooping.
She don't care. That's season.
Seasoning.
And there's some out here like that.
Right there. Look, say,
Man.
They cool with getting a 4 for 4.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. They hit you in the
Not
teeth.
the
Make my
4 for
nuggets
4.
spicy.
not the
Spicy
spicy
nuggets.
chicken wrap.
I mean, they cool with it though.
Nuggets. Look.
Nah, this spicy.
Hey,
You need to go see a doctor.
I ain't
about
playing.
That fuck for you can get the big double cheeseburger now with bacon on
Yeah,
it.
the big stack.
The
for
double
extra
stack.
buck. That's-
The
how you
double
got-
stack.
You got to do something strange for that extra dollar.
The biggie bag.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
You
Yeah.
get this piggy bag. You got to do something right, girl. Look,
it. Make me want to give you this sweet and sour sauce.
Right. All she needs is a biggie bag and Netflix. That's all she needs. You be like, "Hey, that's all you need? Biggie bag and Netflix?
That is equivalent to an $18 deal because Netflix went up on their price.
Man.
Might take a bag.
Hey,
Take her a bag of weed
dinner and a movie, man.
for the comfort price of $18.95.
Right.
Unlimited movie too. You ain't just getting one movie. You
Right.
got
And
a
you get
selection.
that piece of the
Options.
furniture.
And,
got a lot of shit on there now.
you can leave with your username and password.
She's like, yeah, I need to borrow that from you. Look,
Hit for the
No.
all
watching the whole
series, you be
series
like,
of The Wire.
I mean,
Look,
at
you don't
least
even like that
at
show.
least you're getting fast food, you would get a TV dinner if it was like
A banquet one too.
Take her hot and ready.
Banquet was slap, though.
You
Oh,
can take
no.
her hot and ready.
Banquet, though?
Don't you tell that
straight on
Salisbury
that
steak
shit.
lie.
I'm straight
Man.
on
I love them
Banquet
Salisbury
boy.
That whole
steaks.
ass brownie and the mashed potatoes.
Man,
Fucking
ain't
shit.
never get
That
done.
shit sweet as
Ain't
fuck.
never
That's
get
all
done
that
all the
sodium
way.
in
That shit, man.
We used to eat them bitches all the time.
I used to love them
I know,
Salisbury
putting so
steaks.
much sodium in our damn body.
Never
Man.
tried
Not
that.
even realizing.
That ain't real.
That, them ramen noodles, all
It's
that
all
shit.
processed shit.
You gotta have the
man.
mystery meat 2-piece. I used to get the mystery meat. Right,
That brownie gave me diabetes, man. Look at this shit. It got like 39 grams of sugar in that motherfucker in 2 bites. You be like, man, look.
Yeah, the hope for a piece of white meat. You be like, I hope this white meat chicken. If it's just 2 dark pieces, it's
Dog,
bad TV.
that should be looking black and gray.
Bad
I'm like, you better
TV
eat that shit. Like, I don't want this no more. Man, look, you ain't hungry. I'm gonna eat a bowl of cereal. I know what's going on with
I
that.
ain't going back to that life.
All the artificial preservatives in that shit, man.
I still eat cereal. Ain't nothing to eat. Make a bowl of cereal.
And that cereal fucked up too, man. Look, I'm
My
not even,
cereal days is over with.
I'm not even gonna get into the
still
cereal
eating
thing,
my
man.
Apple
But the
Jack
cereal
shit.
crazy, dog.
I quit for a minute.
I got
went
2
back.
boxes of Eggo cereal right now.
I quit and I went back.
You said you quit and went back, bro.
Nah, that shit good.
I couldn't leave the cinnamon toast crunch alone.
Dog, the cinnamon toast crunch is
Trisodium
evil,
phosphate.
man. Yeah,
I
see what
couldn't.
I'm- man,
I
see?
couldn't leave it alone.
I feel
Golden
it.
I was at the
grams,
grocery
dog.
store
grew
like,
up-
man,
I need that shit. Look, you making life decisions in the aisle. Like, I might like that damn
Cinnamon
cereal. Like that
Toast
bitch.
man.
I ain't
General
gonna lie, I'll
Mills.
probably bang a bowl of Honey Bunches of Oats.
General Mills in general. Like,
Honey
all
Bunches.
that-
Yeah,
That's
that
not
shit
healthy.
You a healthy ass nigga. Look, hey, let me get some honey bunches.
ain't healthy.
I'm thinking he about to say something like
Yeah.
exciting.
That is exciting.
That shit sound healthy as hell.
Ain't shit healthy about that.
Niggas,
bro.
I'm trying to get my fiber together. Like, right.
You show super healthy. Let me get a box of Crispix. You box of Crispix. They don't even sell them shits no more.
Like, where the sugar at? I don't use that. Damn, so you got plain rice. I hate this shit, man. Look. Nah, man. Anyway, man, so we gonna go to the main topic for the night, man. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all can chime in and give us something as well or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was reading this from the desk of Jada Pinkett Smith, you know what I'm saying, last year, and I feel like it was inspiring for me to do an episode based off of this. I'll, of course, tell you some of the stuff that she basically went over. We'll get back to that in a minute. But the question is friendship more important than romance in relationships/marriage?
Definitely.
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 Jump right in. Let's
Because the friendship is the foundation of the romance. So you can't go no further without being a friend with somebody. Moral story.
My nigga, he turned into motherfucking Malcolm Farrakhan in this motherfucker. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, I do feel like, as far as like in marriage, you do need that friendship. I feel like friendship is everything. It's probably way more important than the romance. I mean, because whatever somebody else can consider romance, I mean, you can just be fucking and you just feel like you just fucking a girl. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all like two souls just
Right.
moving through the thing. Like, all right, I fucked you. All right, I'm going. I'm going.
I mean, but I just feel like I said, in marriage, people just, they take for granted they're really supposed to be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree with you 100%. Because my thing is, I use me for an example because I don't really care what nobody say. In the middle of sex, I can bust out laughing. It's not saying nothing wrong with the sex or whatever. It's just, if let's say I'm having sex and I make a stupid face and she start laughing, I can laugh at that.
This has happened.
Not 'cause it's like-
He too descriptive. This has happened before.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it has happened. Because my thing is, I don't care. I make ugly faces. If I'm about to bust a nut, my face will be ugly as hell. Fuck it.
He like, I
Like,
got
yeah,
mine,
girl.
regardless of that face.
Right, I throw the Bobby Brown face on and be, oh man, it's a wrap. Or hit
Then
that-
laugh about it
you
later.
stupid, man.
I don't-
Look, but no,
I
it's
don't care.
those are the little moments that I'm saying that you can share though, man. Like that's important, man. Like I do feel like you gotta, you know what I'm saying, still have that friendship. You know what I'm saying, and it should take the forefront over that because if y'all that tight, close knit bonded when it comes to the friendship, then you know everything else is gonna fall into place then. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like even with goofy moments when you having sex, it's
'Cause,
like,
you
know,
when you having sex with somebody and you kind of nervous, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure imagine catching a Charlie horse in the middle of that. It's no cool way to keep having sex with a Charlie horse in your leg. I don't care.
fucking
like, hey, why you keep beating your leg? I'm trying to get it out.
Why you still hitting from the side, but your side kind of your leg depression.
All the
You
feelings
know,
down.
keep hitting, you pull out quick.
Exactly. Hey.
Like you about to bust. That's how you get out of it.
Whoo, girl, shit. like, walk around real quick, like.
Yeah, I'm straight.
Compared to like after like if you and your girl super close and you catch a Charlie horse, you be like, oh, hold on. You would tell her like, fuck, I got a Charlie horse, whatever. I can't beat it the way I'm doing.
If anything, she should be trying to help you get that boy out. That should, you know.
Get on top. Do
Like,
something.
shit, you gotta hurry up, niggas. We gotta finish this. Like, I feel. And vice versa. If she got a Charlie horse, I'm like, all right, what you need me to do? All right, cool. You ready? All right, let's go.
Right.
I mean, I feel like a friendship is something that should be established from the beginning. So, like, when you first start, quote-unquote, dating or talking, like, y'all should already be trying to form that bond with each other. Some people, you know what I'm saying, you're just not going to go nowhere you know, you only gonna go so far with them. So like, if y'all do what y'all do, if y'all just fucking, whatever like that. But they're like, if you're really trying to get to know somebody, I feel like you should be trying to establish a friendship. So if y'all go any further to like being together in a relationship and then eventually get married, it can only get stronger and get tighter each time.
But the thing, I agree with everything you said, but people really need to learn to really build a strong friendship within that relationship, because one thing people always forget, once you get to that point of having sex, it complicates everything. It changes everything.
Everything becomes emotional.
Yeah. It changes how you think, how you feel. Like the jokes that y'all used to laugh and joke about might not be a joke to her no more. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like, well, man, I'm looking at you like you really mine. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel. Well, yeah, me too. But that's what I'm saying. The friendship part gotta really be strong. You know what I'm saying? It gotta really be a cement foundation, because, like I say, once sex come into play, it changed everything for some people.
I'm keep cracking the jokes I've been cracking. And I'm thinking, like you say, if we got a friendship and we tight, like for example, I use Angel say me, you, and Brandon got like the most terrible sense of humor. We can laugh at stuff that everybody else wouldn't laugh at.
Right.
Facts.
And it's true about me. You know what I'm saying? But and my thing is just because we got married and all that, my sense of humor and all that ain't gonna change. Right. Everything is still gonna be the same. I would like to think I'll stay the same or whatever. I ain't gonna switch. I wouldn't want to switch up for nobody. So, so I do agree. You know what I'm saying? You do gotta have a strong friendship or whatever. Because my thing is sex ain't always gonna be there. What about when we can't have sex?
Exactly.
Can I still get along with you? Can I still sit and talk shit with you?
We got somebody who kind of feel different from us. JJ said that the romance is more important. Imagine having terrible sex with your best friend. Plus, the lack of sex and romance is the main reason why people cheat.
But if it's your best friend, you should be able to communicate that the sex is bad.
I don't think you can even have a romantic relationship without a friendship.
Exactly.
I don't think that's possible.
I would want my girl to tell me if I'm like, you ain't doing it for me no more. You better do something else.
You better get it right, buddy.
Yeah, you better try something else, pimping. I think that I would want my girl to
your
be
wife
super
will tell
honest.
you that, but your girl won't.
If the sex whack, we gonna be watching some pornos. We gonna watch pornos. You gonna learn.
Take some notes right there. You see that right? She did
I'm
right
just
there?
saying that you gonna watch some pornos. We gonna learn.
If you don't have
I've
no
had
friendship,
those conversations with people that I was dating though. Like if it's not good, it's not good. I'm not satisfied.
Did you try to teach him, or did it just you wasn't fucking with it at all?
No, let's figure this out for a minute, and then you got this minute, and then.
Look, and then it was like, all right, it's over there. Look, well,
Hey, you
that
want what
minute
you want.
passed.
I get it.
Look, nothing happened. Then.
I would feel so weak if.
Yeah, I would too.
I'm just saying, I would feel so weak if my girl just was like, you know,
trash.
you ain't hitting it, man. What? I probably couldn't hit it no more.
Is that it?
I
mean, yeah, that's it.
You could one last time out of anger though.
Well,
You know
fuck
what I'm saying?
that.
I'm start trying everything. Now I'm about to bend you over, stick my thumb in your a-hole. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
if I never even heard that
Let's see where it's
before.
at.
I'm just saying, what if you never even heard that before? You know what I'm saying? Now you get to this one person, now your shit whack.
But you can't expect to always just be on point every time.
Yes, you can.
I don't know.
I mean,
Like,
I done had some bad moments,
Don't get
but
some bad
that don't
moments.
mean my stroke whack. I might have bust quick. You know what I'm saying? It happened to the best of us.
No, I never lied to you. I'm never gonna start now. If I didn't put it in and just
Bullet point on what you just said. Say what you just said again. That last thing you just said.
What? About busting quick and it happened to the best of us?
That. I need women to realize that is a compliment to you.
give yourself a pat on the back. Your
That's a
walls are still
compliment to
intact.
you.
You put a
That's
hot
not
dog
a
in the microwave
bad
for 30
thing.
seconds. It
Right.
busts open.
It might be a bad thing for you, but it's a
Shit
compliment to
happens,
you.
man.
Hey, shit. I'm telling you.
Instant.
Pat yourself
I
on the
I
back.
had one bad.
Them
shit.
walls still work.
I'm
Pat
just saying.
yourself on the back.
I'm talking about 3 pumps
Okay.
and I bust, and I remember being mad like shit. I'm about to redeem myself, and then 2 pumped and bust, and I was like, damn. and that ain't even my worst.
But my thing,
I was about to be
but
like,
you,
so
you,
we can-
Oh, I had
we can
something
figure it
worse.
out in round
but you didn't
two.
know the pussy was gonna be that good.
Man, that's
He said,
yeah.
damn, oh,
Call me
shit.
up, girl.
Right, just stuck it in one time and start Harlem Shake. You be
Nah,
like,
that ain't my worst though. But I ain't gonna air myself out like that.
She had good Kegel
Chicago
exercises.
just
Huh?
She had good Kegel exercises going on.
Dog, I'm telling you, I had something worse. I don't know if nobody can really beat it.
I can beat it, but I ain't gonna put myself out.
I don't think you can, dog. I promise you, I don't think you can. I don't really care if I say it on air. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. But I'm telling you, that shit embarrassing.
Yeah, ain't nothing more embarrassing than that shit, dog. I tell you, I did.
Oh yeah.
My embarrassing
Yeah,
moments,
exactly, nigga. Look at
everybody was there through my embarrassing moments, though. You know what I'm saying? Like being at the park or whatever, and just a girl just touching me and just all over my shirt. I'm like, oh. But I'm young. I'm 13. It's the first time a chick done ever touched me like that. I'm like, man, I done killed this shirt. This shirt is alright. I need to throw this away.
Up, man. Look, you like, damn.
No,
Walking out, I was like, where your shirt at? Oh, I lost it. I lost it.
Mine's worse than that, bro.
I lost.
My shit can beat that, bro.
Yeah, me like I was like one touch. Oh. What is you doing?
Hey, rub the thumb across the tip. Ooh, shit.
I'm like, girl, you supposed to let that get on you, not me. That's a school shirt.
School shirt.
Nigga, help
The
yourself.
French toast shirt.
Right. You can't tell your mama you to mess up the school shirt.
You can't.
The French toast shirt.
That's a wrap.
The French toast.
I remember that day though. And I remember when we got in the house, your mom was like, "What happened?" You was like, "Oh, I was outside getting wet."
Yeah,
You got wet.
You like to get wet.
He got wet, all right.
I didn't know you like to get butt naked.
Sure. PCP. Dust. But yeah, man. So
we gonna keep them stories to ourselves.
yeah, that's
we ain't
look,
gonna.
it's all fucked up, man. Look, nah, but Jada's whole response was like she basically felt like, you know, saying her request for love and her emotional connection and all the different things that it comes along with being married. She experienced rage and anger as well in the midst of her trying to find, you know, what I'm saying, validation and love from Will. And she told him like, you know, thank you for, you know, what I'm saying, putting up with my rage and my anger, you know, because I know what it means, you know, what I'm saying, to, you know, what I'm saying,
That's dope.
basically switch out both of them and have the friendship be more valued than the romance or whatever for them to build their marriage even further. Then, so
That's dope, man.
yeah, you know,
It take a lot of patience to deal with another person that you really don't know. Even when you think you know them, it's still a stranger. So it really take a lot of patience, especially when somebody wants to deal with you. So that's dope her saying that. Yeah, most definitely.
I'll use my grandparents as an example. They were best friends. They were amazing friends. Mind you, my granddad is not my biological grandfather, but they married honestly for financial reasons. That's the only reason they got married. So that way, if he passed first, pension was going to her, house was going to her, make sure she was good,
Right.
regardless. But they have moved in together. They had an amazing marriage because they had an amazing friendship.
Right.
Like, he never had any kids, but before he passed away, he had 7 kids in his mind. That was it. That's all he knew. That's all we ever knew. You know, because I never met my actual grandfather. He passed when my mom was like 14. But they had, their friendship was amazing. Like, they would laugh and joke and then argue in the next minute. But at the same time, dinner was ready at 7 o'clock.
That's kind of like,
That's what's up.
but that's kind of like how me and the grandparents was. Like
Yeah.
our grandfather, he wasn't our biological grandfather, but my grandma kids was his kids. The grandkids was his grandkids, and I mean, like he taught and loved us, and never, you know, swayed away from that. But him and my grandma, they was best friends. You know what I'm saying? They did everything together. They traveled, ate. I mean, they did everything together, and like it was just crazy. Like when my grandfather passed, I just remember my grandma saying like she really lost her best friend. She said her heart was broke. You know what I'm saying? And
The great thing about their friendship was that they respected each other's space.
Right.
Because all summer, he fished every day. He'd leave out 5 o'clock in the morning, wouldn't be back till 6:30 when it was time for dinner, like fishing all day. That's what he did. She liked to make cakes. They respected each other's space and their separation and didn't have a problem with it. Most marriages, you don't see stuff like that. Where you going? What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
She'd be like, bye. I packed your lunch. It's in the fridge.
You in the way. Get out the way.
See you later.
And I think that's important, like to let people still be an adult.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of the fact that we married, you still an adult.
You still have to have your separate life.
Right, exactly.
because you need that to basically get yourself back to neutral where you belong. You know what I'm saying? So you don't feel overwhelmed by all the stuff that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like even with our stuff, like, she read or whatever. So what I'm saying? On a lazy day, she reading a book, I'm on the game, or I'm,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, working on something on my iPad, or I'm doing something else, you know what I'm saying? But we need that, though, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, you need that to function. Because, like, if I'm just sitting in your face like,
Well, what you doing?
You need your
you want to
time.
talk? You all right? You good? Get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
They don't feel offended then. It's like, nah, man, go off and do something. I'm right here. I ain't worried about you. Don't worry about me. And let's just share the space. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got to say shit to each other. Let's just share it, though.
Right.
And sometimes you need the moments or whatever, man. It's the little things to me, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that want to be up under their person all the time ain't got nothing going on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you need to not find you no business, but find you a hobby or go do something productive.
Shout out to my mom. She used to tell us that when we was younger.
Man,
Any girl that's clingy and want to be all up under you, let her go.
Yeah, because because she ain't got nothing to do. She got too much time to worry about you and worry about what you got going on there. Like, if you worried about me, then you got you got untended business that you need to get together there. You know what I'm saying? So
You got too much time on your hands.
man,
Basically.
period. Anything. Look,
Something.
you want to go in there and cook some cakes? Let's go bake some cakes, baby. Come
Coloring
on.
book.
Take that coloring book.
Crossword buster.
So these goals, them niggas take some time.
Look,
man.
man.
I still don't understand the whole basis.
Man,
So I'm like,
don't neither. I tried that shit once. I was like,
I felt like it was playing Minesweeper on the computer. You remember Minesweeper? Like, it used to be like, what the fuck is these numbers?
Just
Bombs right
playing.
there. Like, this shit don't ever line up.
Yeah, shout out to that. Nikki used to be a beast at that. Nikki was the only person that used to run through and beat it. She'd play it on hard or whatever and still never had that in me.
Look, you see your thing, you done did 45 minutes on one map. She done beat like 5 of them. You like, man, I'm gonna go play free sale. Like,
Right,
I like
yeah.
that better. Look,
I'm just-
anybody got a snake on their
Right.
phone and pause. Hey, look, shit, man. Nah, but let me continue on with what else she said in this excerpt or whatever that I thought was pretty dope or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So she said, you know what I'm saying, after she made that decision to switch her romantic standards around because of her ego, she said, you know what I'm saying, she transformed her union, you know what I'm saying, to a life devotional friendship. That's what she captioned it as. That was in quotes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So she said the only thing to do in life is to find a form of love where we can give the best of ourselves, and it's not always going to look like you thought it would then. You know what I'm saying? And that, I can believe that then. It comes in all different forms. It comes in shapes and sizes. You know what I'm saying? It might not be what you want, but it's still the same thing that you are looking for, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be able to acknowledge that, understand that, and then find a way to adjust and implement it into y'all structure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people can't do that. Some people can't function and do the necessary things that we're talking about right here. You got people that's been married, like you said, long periods of time. They can't stand each other. Like, they literally are just two people, just like, we live here. You stay upstairs, I stay downstairs. Like literally, like, I sleep in
Yeah,
the
they
bed.
would leave, but they got bills with each other. I would leave you, bitch, but we on the same phone bill. Get your ass,
But
we on the
you
same
know what
phone
it
bill.
is though? It's just, and man, we was talking about this earlier. Different subject, but kind of the same thing. It's just people let fear take over their life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people are so scared of change. It's like, man, if I give in to this person, you know what I'm saying, I might get hurt, or you know what I'm saying. They just always expecting the worst, and that's another thing about healing. You know what I'm saying, especially when you've been through something in your life. Like, don't go into another situation carrying baggage. You know what I'm saying, expecting somebody else to heal you. You got to heal yourself. You know, but like I said, when I say it all the time, and I always say this, everything you do is a gamble. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing poker. You know what cards you got in front of you. You just don't know what's the cards, you know, on the flop.
Right.
But you want to win, you got to take that risk. That's the whole point of the game, is taking a risk. You don't know what's right there. But you never going to know if you don't never stay in the game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I got you.
Just real shit.
See, man, look, I couldn't have said it better myself, man. Look, I got a secondary topic I want to hit. You know what I'm saying? We can always pivot between both of these or whatever, but I was just talking about this a minute ago as well. Lizzo was back in the media again for double standards and body shaming by men. You know what I'm saying? So
what, men was body shaming her?
you know, men just body shame, period, according to her. But this is what she said though. Look, it gets better. You gotta get look. So she said, you know what I'm saying, we don't talk about y'all dick sizes. You know what I'm saying? We let y'all run around and carry on.
Which was a goddamn
That's the most falsest bunch of bullshit I ever heard.
Who's she
Look,
talking about?
I'm glad you just took that
fresh
lean
baked
back.
bullshit.
Look,
You saw that?
Yeah, I'm glad you took it.
because it's like, dog, like, you've always heard that conversation amongst, you know what I'm saying, females in the community about somebody's manhood, size, shape, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like for her to say that shit, you know what I'm saying, and you know that you probably one of the main culprits, like you a hypocrite there. You know what I'm saying? Like I know
A big hypocrite.
you just trying to reach and stay in the media for, you know
Literally.
what I'm saying, whatever reason, but it's like, dog, come on.
People
now.
care too much about stupid shit. That's like dudes be worried about how big. I don't give a fuck. If a female be like, I'm looking for a nigga for 12 with 12, you ain't looking for me, bitch. I ain't got it's that simple. It's no.
And that shit ain't realistic, no way, man. I ain't gonna lie, I did used to be that way, but I be looking at pornos now, nigga. That shit, I don't give a fuck. That shit is inhuman. It's not fucking real.
But women like that. Women like a dude that'll scratch the
fuck
uterus
outta
to pieces and nah, she. This nigga done
I
gave
know.
you a hysterectomy
I
and-
know somebody.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
like that?
speak for my friends.
There you go. Sis,
We're
look.
good on that.
I know, like
Don't
I know a girl.
scratch my shit.
Y'all good?
I know a girl right now. She
Y'all
work-
good on the
I ain't gonna
hysterectomy?
put her out there. She work at Chrysler with me. She don't mess with a dude unless he 11 inches or better. She was like, she can't mess with a guy.
Her shit blew
But
up.
see that
she
shit
said she
ain't.
was like, because
Her
she like,
shit blew out.
because of the size of my ass, she was like, I need a guy that's a little larger.
That shit don't
That's
mean.
worse
That
than
shit don't
sound
mean nothing
It's
though.
worse than the normal
That's what she
Malone
was
shit.
giving
when
me.
it
The
happened.
circumference of your ass ain't got shit to do
You
with
already
your
know.
cervix.
I'm
It
gonna
don't.
get- I'm gonna
That's
get
what she
slightly
said, though.
speak
I'm-
for
I'ma
you.
just tell
The
you.
That is
circumference
a
of her
lie.
ass ain't got nothing to do with her cervix.
I used to date a girl,
That's a
right?
lie.
She used to tell me about this dude she used to mess with. She told me he was 12 inches or whatever. But she said she never could really have sex with him like that because she said every time they had sex, she went to the hospital. Like, it's a woman body not made for that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
sad. I'm so sorry, whoever you are, lady.
But I'm just saying, a woman
Oh,
body
man.
not made for that. So you doing internal damage when you do that. You know what I'm saying?
But women, but that's
I don't care,
A
man.
lot of women say that's their ideal size. I want a guy that's that. I want that.
Look,
Let her have that
take the
shit.
gold wrapper. I ain't got the double XL. You better take this regular. Take the regular. You want premium? Go ahead and fuck your life up. Take the gold wrapper.
No, and my thing is,
Said I had to wear a butt plug.
You
all
want
the time.
90, right? You know what I'm saying? You want 93? Go to California. You want the 89? You better stay here in Michigan.
That is a gas reference. Nobody knows what's going on.
When she say, hey, you like, no, cheap ass 87. He say 89.
Right? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you got
Take the
silver.
89.
Look, come on. now.
Mid grade.
Yeah, that's extra 20 cents for that right there. Shit, look.
I respect
Okay,
that.
I'ma say
Community
this.
grade. That's dope. I see you, brother.
Her ass has nothing to do with how much dick she can handle. Let's just start
Facts.
It really don't.
there. Okay?
Facts.
Because I got a lot behind me. That ain't got shit to do with the dick I can handle. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there. Second, yeah, okay. We talk about dick size. Absolutely. All the time. It's normal. It's part of our conversation.
Right.
Y'all hear it. We feel a certain way. Okay? I can't deal with a shrimp dick. I'm sorry. That's not satisfying me. You're not hitting my G spot. This is pointless for me to even be dealing with you. So I don't know.
So if he everything you looking for, but he just ain't that. It's
I'm a
just-
cheat.
Damn.
Where the bill at, bro?
Right there.
Damn, see?
Hit it for myself.
God damn.
I'm just gonna
Boy,
be honest.
hard
I'm too
time
sexual of a
hustling.
person. I'm too sexual. I can't. No, that's not working for me.
What's a shrimp dick?
Like a 2, 3,
That's a pinky.
A pinky?
2 or 3 inches.
That's not even the size of a
It's
penis.
shrimp's bigger than that.
Tiger shirt.
Prawns. You be like,
You
what
said
about the
that's
prawns?
the minimum. That's the minimum.
Absolutely.
What's the minimum?
The middle finger.
Middle finger.
So what's that? What, 4, 5 inches, give or take?
Shit,
6?
nigga, I don't know.
Nigga, I ain't count.
Right.
I just know I ain't got no
That's
complaints.
what I'm saying. What is women looking for?
And then they get in the mirror like, God damn, what the fuck is this shit, man? Middle fingers and arms? Damn. Look. The fuck?
I don't measure. I let my dick hang. That's why I'm just do my thing. That's all I can say.
Bars.
I've never.
Bars. Bars. Look.
No, but I could.
Okay, wait. I got a question. So say he do got a shrimp, right? But say he know how to work that motherfucker. You still gonna cheat?
Right. All types of popcorn
She
and
said
shrimp
I
in
ain't
this
hitting the
motherfucker.
G-spot.
But I'm just saying, what if he know what to do? Like, what if he can
Have
still
a
get
shrimp
you
ears,
off?
You can't hit my G spot, so no.
Wow.
So you saying it's
Yeah.
deep?
Saying what?
You saying it's deep?
She's saying 11 inches.
No. No, I'm not saying 11.
Man, look. I thought we already established this shit.
Go
Look.
from 4 to 11. What happened?
Cause he said,
There's a lot of
That's a
room.
great gap right there.
He
Look.
said, what if the popcorn popping off like shrimp? You know, man. What's happening?
I mean, but it's true though, cause
Dog.
some
look.
people might just know how to work with what they got.
If you know how to work with what you got and I'm satisfied, then we can have a conversation. But
What's the
sure.
conversation? Is it the conversation that
We
this,
just gonna be
this
friends.
is not
It's
permanent?
Not going nowhere.
Right.
probably ain't going nowhere.
Damn. So if he make you come and he got a shrimp, he's still not gonna win.
It ain't going nowhere.
There's no way a shrimp dick is gonna make me come.
It ain't gonna work.
No way.
Damn.
Wow.
You
As soon as I get into
all
it, she gonna
types of
hold that
chicken.
nigga.
I just want y'all to
Yeah.
know y'all have
much
so much power.
I know.
But I do want y'all to understand this is why some dudes just be wilding.
It is.
Look, Courtney commented there.
Again, I
It should be the
know.
bottom comment or whatever, man. Look.
Is this flip?
No, it's right there. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about with all them eyes.
Dudes with popcorn. You hear that, dudes? If you got popcorn,
talking
you don't
about-
stand a chance, pimping.
Yeah, you know my shit ain't coming up
That
on this
mean
motherfucker, so I need
you
to
are
read that for me.
SOL.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
Man, I'm just saying. I just think that's
that
bold,
damn
man.
apple.
Look, I know it's the Apple. See the Android behind me, man. Look, the Apple
What's
over
wrong?
here.
Hey, you
I ain't
hey,
seen
watch
that.
your
I
mouth,
ain't seen
Kyle.
Hey, I'm Android, bro.
My dog. That's what I'm
Watch
talking
your
about. I ain't alone out here in the world.
He
man.
just don't know how to work it.
Nah, real shit
See?
though.
Come to death row like I
You
said.
the type that Crystal will cheat on.
Right.
You don't even know how to work your own shit.
You're in my watch
Popcorn
party, that's
technology.
why.
Oh, okay, got you.
I told you that.
He said
Software
you
ain't got nothing
popcorn
to do with the
shrimp with the
hardware, man.
technology,
Look, you know
pimping.
what
You
I'm saying?
popcorn shrimp with the
The
technology.
software is everything. That's all your moves.
That's why I got Android
Moves.com.
right there. Android.
Moves.com.
Look, that's Dougie Fresh, man.
Last
Look.
Dragon.
Okay.
Can you teach me some moves?
Like, she ain't teaching me shit, man. Look.
I'm just saying. I just wish somebody
somebody
tell me my shit ain't good enough. I'm just gonna hit it one more time and then I'm done.
Out of anger.
Nah, I'm just gonna hit it one more time so I can get that one off and I'm done.
Right. 35 angry pumps. Just
I'm a jerk
had a
right
lot-
out the house.
I had a lot of that in
But if you do
my
that, then
younger
that'll make her a
days.
liar.
In my younger days in high school. But the
35
older I
angry.
got,
just pull
You
out.
just said I'm
they
gonna
be
hit
like,
it one more
I'm
time.
always
If she
doing it
let
like
you,
I'm
then
trying
she
to
a fucking
prove
liar.
something.
That's true.
I mean, that's just my normal standard. They be like, oh, you got something to prove or something. That's just how I work my shit.
I don't know, man. I don't understand girls.
Hey,
What
man,
don't you
complicated,
understand
man.
about us beautiful creatures?
Y'all don't know what y'all want to eat.
Start
Right.
there.
That's so true.
Don't.
That's
The moral of the story is don't let your girl
Fucking
go to
debate
Jamaica
for
by
20 minutes
herself.
about what you want.
Let's
Don't
start
ever
there.
go out of town by
I
herself.
can't even
period.
have a rebuttal
over.
on that part. I don't.
Don't let
Look,
your
'cause
woman. Don't let your woman go to Jamaica by
But
herself.
I'm just saying
There we
though,
go.
like why?
Why what?
Because man, it's just not. good
Why?
enough.
Why? Which part?
Like what if you not that great?
Right. What if you just a
Then
statue?
let's have that conversation.
What if you just a statue?
Right.
Yeah, just
Then let's have
starfish.
that conversation.
Just laying there.
No,
Starfish.
I understand that kind of because it's been times before I got married when I was in the life. I got with set
Nice
chick.
disclaimer,
with
bro.
That was
Right,
yeah.
set
I was
chick.
about
I
to
got,
say.
I got with
in the
set
life.
chick,
Look.
and her vagina
indulge.
wasn't the prettiest vagina I ever seen. It looked like loose corned beef. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey,
bread basket
I
right
was
there.
like, hey, but you know what I'm saying? I don't just want a dogger. I'm a slide in this corned beef.
See, I think at times men can be more nice than women.
Yeah, because
Absolutely.
I
Huh?
messing with a chick who
Yeah,
ain't had no
'cause-
nipples. I still mess with her. I just stayed away from that area. She's like, why you don't ever kiss my chest? Nah, I don't get down like that.
Hey, like the balloons pressed in or whatever.
Right, you be like, where your nipples at, baby? How come you always rubbing ice on me?
Wait.
It's not there, baby. It's just not there.
dog.
I'm just saying we accept more than y'all.
Yeah. Female have a second nipple under the first one.
Oh yeah,
Don't-
you
don't
remember
matter.
her?
It don't matter.
Yeah.
It's all get
Yeah.
slayed.
No comment.
Yeah, she had the regular nipple and the nipple coming out the side.
Jesus.
Right.
Like a
Plain-
total recall type of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, but
Right, and it wasn't no.
Give these people air over there.
You don't leave her because of that. You just be
Right.
smashing and play with the
But
second
you
nipple.
see how quick y'all is though. Oh, you got the shrimp dick. Nah, I'm done with you. Like damn,
Right. It is,
I didn't say I was.
I never
done,
did.
work
but,
with me. Teach me how to make you come. Why you can't teach me?
Would the head make up for it?
I was just about
what
to
if you
ask
just?
that.
He said with the head. Right,
What if he-
I done ate you out for
after that,
45
I'm going to
minutes.
need penetration. So no.
Oh damn. He don't stand no chance, player.
You the
What
first
if-
woman I ever heard say
What,
that.
what
I
if
don't
he give you
prefer
head and
over
he
dick.
toss your salad?
Still
Right.
need penetration.
See, I need the real deal.
But what if he know how to do
Oh,
all that with his fingers and hit the G spot with his fingers while eating you out? Is he good then?
I think moral of the story is with Crystal, if the dick little, she don't want
You just don't win.
Yeah. You trying to put your whole arm in her like you trying to have like a sock puppet and shit.
can't
That shit
stress
don't
enough
work.
right now.
Come
I'm
on,
pretty sure his
please.
fingers aren't long enough.
11 inches. That's easy. That's proven.
So it's deep.
Right.
This motherfucker, man.
Plain
All
white
right,
rice.
look.
I can't with him today.
Plain.
You walk into that. You walk clean into that.
Look, man.
Her
fuck.
G spot is
timing.
deep.
Right.
Look,
Like I'm
man.
For
putting
the
my
re-
whole body in this motherfucker.
I'm trying.
You want a nigga to fish your shit.
Slowly drowning.
In too deep.
Right. Slowly drowning in.
God damn it! Did you come yet?
Is it a dream?
You like my arms starting to
That's my
hurt.
jam. Look, man, let me stop bullshit, man.
Alexa!
No.
Alexa, play. I'm getting tired.
Dog, look. Hey, look, sidebar, man. The update on the dancer that fell 2 stories, man. Look, you know she raised like 30 grand, man, on GoFundMe, man. She got it in.
The
Dog.
dancers. What?
Yeah, you.
She ain't do that page though.
Now you gonna
Somebody
see
did it for
raw
her.
dancers go
Oh, that's
to-
what's up.
But she made 14,000 that night.
They about to steal that.
No.
Well deserved.
Hey, shout out to her though, man. 'cause That was dedication.
They ain't
For real,
hurt.
'cause she
That
got
was some
ass-
serious
Like,
dedication.
Like she was concussed. She
Right,
probably-
You got a
Oh,
broken
yeah.
jaw. You still twerking?
I would have tipped her.
She probably
For sure.
Oh, you the tipped her?
Hey, I'd have tipped
I
that
would've,
just
man.
Seen that face.
Look, man, I'm proud of
And
you.
you know I don't tip.
I know. That's why I'm surprised you. would've
I was
tipped her.
surprised when nobody throwing money at her when she
Now
got
you got-
back up and
Sam-
started back
Oh,
twerking.
it was a girl. A girl was.
Sign waivers.
When
When
she
she
was
was
like-
when
oh,
she
yeah,
got up
they're
and
gonna-
twerking, it was
they
a
gonna be
girl.
flying
She was,
off the
Oh,
roof
she was
now.
throwing money on
She
her.
deserved every bit of that.
Heck yeah.
All chicks gonna be bungee jumping off the roof. You know.
My
Trying
thing
to
was,
get
why the hell
paid.
was that damn pole so high anyway? Ain't it like little laws for that shit?
Nah.
All I could think of was down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Look, the downside.
But she was dedicated
Yeah,
though.
'cause
For
I-
sure.
She did that
Hip-hop.
routine. She said she did it like 30, 40 times, so it wasn't nothing different. She just lost her.
Just broke her jaw.
Broke her
Knocked
jaw.
her teeth out.
Knock some teeth out, yeah.
Got the
I
bag
mean-
and fixed my
She ain't
teeth.
put no
Look,
powder on
hey,
her
After you
hands.
twirl on that pole so many times that night, you got to remember your limbs get tired.
Yeah.
Your palms are sweaty. Knees weak.
She was She was up high in the air too. I remember she climbed up there and wiped that down with alcohol before she started her routine.
I
'Cause
don't
you know,
think so.
all female got alcohol at the pole for they start their routine.
buddy.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was up that high in the field, I'm gonna lay there. I'm not getting up and
Not
twerking.
moving.
I'm not
Yeah, I'm
twerking
just
shit.
slamming
I might
yourself.
sue the club. It's like you shouldn't have had a pole this damn high.
That's why I said shout out to her.
I fell off the
dedication.
3rd floor.
This
Just-
fool Flip said, I wonder if the strip club made her tip out the house.
Damn.
And she made that much that night. Yeah, she might have tipped out. I broke my jaw.
I need that back, Jake. I need that money, Jake.
Right.
Hey.
Damn.
I need that money.
Courtney
Jake.
said you the worst tipper ever.
Lies.
Gotta pay dollar bill.
Look, I done seen that firsthand.
I tip.
Yeah, you giving them life.
Just not
life
on the
advice.
floor.
See, look, we ain't gonna talk about the floor shit, man. Look, niggas out here breaking man code in the strip club and whatnot,
Right.
man.
Absolutely.
She's a- JJ, stop. Chill out, man.
No.
This nigga cheap as hell.
That's
Why they gotta do
that. First of all, let me say this. I am not cheap. I don't mind tipping strippers. I just feel like I shouldn't have to tip for you to turn me on or get my dick hard. Now, if I got to give you money, I feel like I should get something in exchange other than a hard dick.
Look, but you seen her swinging from the damn.
I
ceiling,
don't
man.
care.
She Michael Jordan touched the top and came back.
If
down
I got to
and
give you
stopped
some
from
money,
behind.
then I need to come. If you gonna make me hard, I need to come.
So why do you go to the strip club?
What? It's entertainment. But I don't need you to fill on me and try to get me hard so you can get some extra money.
Pull me on stage in front of everybody.
If you want to get some extra
that to
money,
me.
take me
do
to the
that to
champagne room.
I wasn't part of your damn show, lady. Don't put me up
Right.
here with you. Look,
You ain't gonna ask me. You
Is
homeboy
that
got
not
some
fair?
coke? No, we don't.
that shit was funny though. That was a good time.
We
man.
don't have
Good-
no
For the
coke.
entertainment
Good time
and
in
tip.
Canada. I don't got
Hell
no cocaine.
nah.
I don't got the cocaine.
Okay.
Look,
That's like me taking you on a date. No, I don't want to get you a lobster and fucking steak to take your ass home and get a kiss on the cheek. I want to take your ass home and get some kisses on my dick.
Right. Because lobster ain't got no price next to it.
So
That
basically,
means
what
it's
you're saying
seasoned.
is you feel like the dinner should be awarded with sex. Is what you're saying?
I mean, man, look, I was telling one of my associates this at work, right? I don't care what no man say. The point of you dating a woman because you're physically interested in her, it's a known fact that men are physically attracted to all women. No man really has the intent on getting to know a woman first. The shit just come along with it. Damn, she cool. You know, this some pussy I want to keep after a long time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
Come
lease
on,
this with
man.
an option to buy.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Option
Lease
buy.
to own. You know what I'm saying? That's what your mind
With a-
thinking.
with a option
does
to
it go
buy.
like both ways?
So when you taking her out, your whole thing is you want to get the coochie. That's the goal.
Okay, right.
So does that like go both ways, like women and men? Like
Man, they the same damn way.
I believe
Crystal
I
sitting here with the face like, we don't do that shit. Yes,
No,
they
y'all
do.
do.
Women know if they
Y'all
wanna
do it
sleep
better.
with a
Y'all
guy
just
5
better at
minutes after
doing
they
it.
meet
We
him.
do.
You see the niggas in the gray jogging pants. Damn, that dick big. I want to try it.
And that's a weakness of yours.
Let me let him take. Look at her. Let me let him take me out to eat so I can try that dick. That's how they think. You notice I said let him take me out to eat, not let me treat this nigga out to eat. You want to get fed in, you want dick.
Fed in, fuck.
Said maybe just
You know what I'm saying?
maybe I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Look,
Right.
I ain't calling shit.
Calling nothing back.
She gonna rub
Blocked.
it. She gonna rub it. Give it your ass. She gonna-
Courtney, that nigga was a
Right.
waste of time.
Exactly.
That's how they do.
have a great day.
Right.
Let me know you make it home safe.
Right.
Hey, JJ said.
Understand that.
JJ said you never see a
off.
woman.
He don't care either.
He
Though.
said you never see a woman and say, "Damn, she look good like a friend."
Go ahead, Jay. Talk your shit.
Like, yeah, look, that's a good friend I like to have. Look like
Right. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a thick friend. God bless her. God bless my thick
So what you
friend.
got to say?
She's so precious.
Bingo.
Thick and precious.
All right. I'm just being honest. That's all I.
Right one just went out.
Oh, the speaker went out. We gotta get the tech in here. You know what I'm saying?
Look, yeah,
You gotta fix
sometimes
that.
the mic gotta fix it up. Man. Look, you know what I'm saying?
He said lobster
But that
and
is true
steak.
though. Like I'm not looking at like he look. Nah.
What that mouth do?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, what you want off the drink menu? I don't give a fuck about the drinks. You gotta see what's going on. Like,
Water. Need to be hydrated for later.
You be like, yeah, so you got that room? You got that car? You got that key? All right, I'm ready. Cash me out now. I'm gone.
Right.
We're out of here. Like, let's wrap this shit up.
Check, please.
I
Right.
mean,
Hey,
but,
to go boxes. Look, I need the.
but just look at it. It's even in TV. Look what Tasha did to my man. She fucked this nigga and then tried to set him up.
Man.
dog. That shit.
How
Was
grimy is
bad.
that?
Look,
Spoiler
lucky
alert.
he was
You
smart
gonna
enough-
give me
right,
some
spoiler
pussy.
alert.
You gonna give me
Spoiler
some
alert.
pussy. Then you
Spoiler
gonna
alert,
leave.
my ass. You
Yeah,
should have
you
seen
ain't
it by
seen it by
now.
now.
You should have seen
I
it by
seen it
now.
too.
I'm just saying.
Should have.
Look,
Should have.
I'm just saying, man. You gonna fuck me, leave at 3:00 in the morning because your son texting you, and then you gonna try to set me up with my own gun? You
Right.
ain't shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
that
look.
was
And that's how y'all is.
That was stupid on top.
Damn.
That was
That's how y'all is.
And I
y'all
hate
is.
to say it like this,
But that's how.
but when her
Uh-oh.
son said, "I got this," she should have trusted what he said
Just sit the fuck down.
and sit the
and
fuck
relax.
down.
Relax.
She was freaking out
Because
anyway.
if she would have
Giving
just
them
shut up
all
and let
types
it
of coochie.
ride, they would have been good. But
The
what
whole
she do?
series, she was just.
You thought
Taking
you had to
her
go
own
get some
ass.
dick one more time, and you tried to set this man up, and he went to go get a Red Bull and fucked your ass.
Yep.
Right.
With the Red Bull.
Red Bull. Like,
Gave him
Gave-
wings real quick.
right.
Shout out to Ghost. She fried her
Man, that
ass
nigga-
humbly.
Hey, no homo. That nigga
Still
was
bleeding in the
stroking that
hood.
shit.
Dumb chicken head if it wasn't fucking with me.
That
see
nigga
why
was
I'm
stroking.
Hey, yo, I got.
They kept calling her
I'm gonna
government
tell you-
name. Like,
I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you the tips
you
I'm
Tasha
gonna give
Miss
these
Green.
young boys
Miss Green.
nowadays.
We said the who?
These tips I'm gonna start giving these young boys that mess with these thoughts out here.
What's the tip?
Can I tell the tip on air?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is what you do. You go when you going over your lady house to get some sloppy toppy or whatever. Take the little change you got in your pocket. Let it be a few dollars. Let it be 20 or 30. Get a rubber band and rubber band that to the toothpaste. Then you leave. Go over there the next day, and if you check that toothpaste and the money's still there, that bitch breath thinking it's still kids playing in her throat.
I appreciate that, and I'm gonna take that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the truth, though. You got that's what these young boys need to learn because a lot of these girls out here just start hiding money in random places. Put money behind the soap. See if it's still there when you go back the next day.
Damn.
No, that's actually smart. Hygienically,
I mean,
that's smart.
just
Just be like,
That was just like-
throw $20 behind the toothpaste. If
I
the
don't know
money's
about no
still
20,
there,
though.
if the money's still
Yeah,
there,
you can get a 10 or 5,
I don't know about
but
no
work
20.
your way up
I'm
to
just
do it.
throw a little change behind little stuff or whatever. You be like, all right, man,
Right.
put some money in the refrigerator. You know she ain't cooking. $20 still sitting in the refrigerator.
Wow.
So
You
that's
might
like,
not need to talk.
that's like the equivalent. Like, you want to hide something from somebody, put it in a book there, right? Like, look, you say, like, we got all this good money for
But
you.
everybody
right
should
here,
be
but
able to
you
hit
shit.
that toothpaste and be like, you know what? It's 6 in the morning, time to go to work. Let me brush my teeth. First thing you should do, you go over there and the money still by the toothpaste.
Some people got the bottle by the bed instead of the toothpaste, man. Look, they drink it early. Look,
I'm straight.
I know a few people like that. It's either here nor there. Look, man. Like,
For
look,
breakfast.
yeah, right. They sitting there with the coffee, with the extra hand, couple shots inside of there, man. Like, look, You come in there smelling like cognac and sugar and cream, man. Like, yeah, I need 30 sheets of plywood. I'm like, all right, bet, man. Look, you about to get started early.
Man, mad people that come to work smelling like cognac every morning. You be like, every morning?
Like every morning, though,
every
bro. Like
morning.
the day just started for you, nigga. Like you like fuck the day.
I gotta go home and deal with this.
That's a long, hard day.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I gotta survive for 10 hours doing this
That's
shit.
why so many recalls.
I agree with what Flip said though. He said don't get greedy. So sometimes you gotta be okay with the shrimp dick.
You back to the shrimp dick again.
He ain't letting this.
Not at
He
all.
ain't letting it go at all. Bro, like,
He
man,
want justice.
I'm just saying,
I'm gonna
man.
get him a date. That nigga gonna get it.
Everybody G spot ain't deep.
So you feel like it's like
Well, that ain't my problem.
Don't get greedy.
They trying to say you gotta
I'm not
do
being
wrestling
greedy, I'm
moves to
being
get to that G spot.
say, look,
Off the top ropes, you be like,
honesty
jumping off
is key. Look, you be honest. Like you gotta keep it a buck, man.
want what
Like,
you
it's
want.
Like, hey,
I'm about to
But
jump off
that's
the
the
top
thing.
rope.
Like, at least I'm willing to be honest. I'm not
because
just
a lot
like,
of people not. Yeah.
fucking. I'm just.
I'd rather you just block me. Don't even tell me. Don't even tell me I got a little dick. Just be like, you know
Now
what?
you gonna remember it everywhere you go after that.
Let's try this again, next time, and then just block me.
Like, what if she TI you though? Like, this is not the right molecular size for the other shit.
Nah,
You know what I'm
just
saying?
just
Like,
block
she
me.
hit you
Don't
with
even
words,
don't
man.
even
Like,
kill my
We
ego.
can't even have a conversation about it.
Yeah,
Just
nah.
talk about
Just
it?
don't even.
That's
Just
fine.
block me.
You said that's what that look like.
Tell me good night and block me right after that. So when I get home and be like, I'm home and my shit just not sending, I got the message.
Return back.
But see,
That's the third time today.
Not delivered. Like,
Here's the
damn.
problem with that, because I feel like females aren't having these conversations with these men. So then they coming over thinking they about to do some shit, and I'm sitting there like,
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Did y'all go on a date before you came?
I'm just saying, if I hit it once and it's trash, block me. So now it won't be a next
I'm
time.
gonna have that conversation with you. We gonna
No,
talk
don't
about
tell
it.
me that.
No, because if I smash a female and she trash, I'm giving her every aspect. I'm giving her the play-by-play how trash it was.
Thank you.
I'm not.
If I smell her and she smell, I'm giving her the
I
play-by-play.
would
of
do
these
like
fingers, this
what I
play-by-play.
used to
This
do.
is you right here.
Because
Right,
what I don't want you
play-by-play.
to do is go to the next woman and think
He
you're
want
doing
justice.
something.
I mean, I'm just saying, if it was me, I would just, be like, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work. I did that many times. I gotta go to work. It's bedtime.
It is. It's an ego thing. Though.
It's bedtime for me.
That ego thing
More
is
the
a
story,
killer,
yeah.
dude. That pride, ego shit, especially when it comes to that. Like, ain't no better way to break a motherfucking man down than sit there and damage his whole ego. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me give you a recap then. Like, look, that shit was trash. Like,
I mean, but I'd rather just live with the fact that I can quit than you telling me I got a little dick. You know what I'm saying? Tell me I got a little dick, I might be on the news.
she said, hit it, Joe. I don't want to know.
I'm just saying, man.
I know that.
I might want to be on the news.
And I have a separate conversation with you after.
Damn.
After the
He said I might be
Some
on the.
shit I
I'm
just
trying to
can't say
kick.
on here.
You might tell somebody about this.
Okay, I feel you.
I mean,
we
this
gotta
is
keep it
my
all
thing.
professional.
Y'all can enhance y'all body and do all this other stuff.
Yeah,
We
dudes can't
really
do that.
We can't really do
Actually,
that.
you can now.
No, that
Dr.
shit
Miami,
whack, though.
Dr.
That
Miami,
shit, no,
Yeah,
no.
they-
You can get dick extensions. You can get plastic dick
But they
extensions
say
now.
they say that can mess you up and
Ain't
your
about to
stuff
do
will
that.
stop working.
I mean, shit. You can take Viagra, it can mess you up.
I ain't about
Right,
to do
because
that,
your
though.
heart can bust and all that shit. You fucking die.
You want to fucking take a blue pill and get diarrhea just to get a nut off. You can jack off for that.
I know a stripper that got it done, so yeah, you can.
What? You talking about a dick extension?
Oh,
Damn.
that shit sound like it hurts.
That shit sound like $9,000
Do
of
she-
pain.
do she- Do she still work?
They can put a price on
They
it.
He's like,
say,
ah,
they say it
look,
stop working
I
after
paid
you
$9
get that done or whatever. That's
Right.
it.
Man, I don't
Your shit
care.
ain't working already.
I'm
Look,
good.
you might as well take a risk.
They got silicone booties that feel good. I'm telling you.
God knew what he was doing when he made this Johnson. So this
You
Johnson.
can get you a
I'm
flashlight.
on
You can get you a flashlight, a silicone butt.
I'm happy that I ain't no
flashlight
popcorn
and the
guy.
silicone
But
butt.
if
They
God,
feel good.
but if
Flashlight,
God,
let's see
if
the
God,
flashlight.
And it stay tight.
if God gave me a popcorn, I just had to rock the popcorn.
Get you all you gotta do is get
eating
you
my
a silicone
popcorn.
butt. It stay tight and it don't talk back. You winning.
Yeah, but you gotta clean it yourself. It's lonely there.
I don't give a fuck. You just rinse some water in that shit.
I hate y'all.
Stick one hole in, stick water on it.
I hate it here. I hate it
Yeah, I
here.
hate it.
Clean right out. Just as soon as you run the water, right out.
It's all bad.
And where's it's your butt, so all you gotta do is just fuck it again. Fuck it, it's your cum.
Hey, look, hey, do you get a butt a name? Like, yeah, hey, what's
I
going on,
would.
Sarah? Smack. Like,
Persuasion.
I'm like, oh, you looking good? You looking good tonight,
he
Tabitha.
might have a vanilla button instead of like the other chocolate button.
At least
Smack
let it be
vanilla
chocolate.
butt.
Don't name her Sarah.
My name Monet.
If it's chocolate,
That's a chocolate butt right
if
there.
it's chocolate, I'm gonna name it something ghetto. Chocolate, I'm gonna call
Bonquisha or
yeah.
something.
Look,
Oh, Quisha.
look, let's wrap
You're not getting no more bridge card than that.
Everybody got
said no more
you
bridge
name.
card.
You can put Keisha in any name you want. Nakisha, Love Keisha. It don't
Look,
matter.
very
Just
much
throw
so.
Keisha in.
We
there.
gonna wrap this up, man. You out of your mind, man. Look.
Nope.
Anyway, look. Thank everybody for tuning in. I gotta shout out my peoples before I get off of this thing, man. Shout out to Yum Shots. You know what I'm saying? Look, liquor-based treats, bartending.
We got it.
We got everything you
We
need
got it.
underneath the sun, man. Please follow her at Yum Shots on Instagram, at Yum Shots on Facebook. Yum Shots is a standalone entity. If you search it in your search engine, you will find it. Give it up for Touch Entertainment. Did I say it right? I still say it wrong. didn't I? Look,
International.
I didn't say international style.
We a touch.
Prestige worldwide.
Events.
Events. Look.
I'm not gonna say it this time because I don't want nobody saying I'm putting in my sexy
Touch
voice.
what?
Go ahead. Get real dark on them. Go ahead, bro.
Look,
Touch.
Mel already told me they think I'm running a pervert show.
got
around
the
here.
Sweat
They
Hotel.
thought that was
Touchy-
the way it
touchy
was.
events.
Right, call me. Bring me
Bring,
and touch.
tell your lady to call me so I can
Exactly.
touch her.
Look, Touch Events is a
Give her a
I was
product.
nice
like, what
event.
exactly is he touching? Hey, you got
It's
to go to touch
23
events to
hands,
find out.
baby.
Yeah, touch events. Tell your lady to call me so I can show her a good time.
RDM
Oh,
Transportation.
you touching,
Look,
touching.
look.
You touching, touching.
Hey, look, shout out to Wild Landscaping as well, man. Let me give y'all my quote and we're going to get on with it, man. Look, the key to success is to focus on goals, not obstacles.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Look, and with that being said, we have concluded another episode on the Up and Up. Please enjoy the rest of your Monday. Thank you and God bless.
Touch events.
Mamba out.